Hi guys, so I have a bit of a different tutorial for you today. I'm going to be showing you how to balayage your own hair. This is a very DIY video. I do not have expertise in doing hair. So this is for people who may not be able to go to the salon for whatever reason, can't afford it. It's a much more economical way of doing it and hopefully nice and straightforward for you. So if you've watched my previous videos, you'll notice that I had a bit of a hair mishap last week, dyed my hair a dark burgundy, which did not suit me. And for the summer, I wanted to go a bit lighter. So I used some Oops on my hair, Oops color remover, and it actually brought my hair down a few shades as well as taking the red out. So you'll notice that it's more of a medium brown now, whereas before it was a very dark brown, which I'm perfectly happy with, but I do want to add a little more dimension and just make it a nice and light, bright look for summer. So let's get started and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So I picked up 2 boxes of L'Oreal Paris, the frosting kit. This is actually called La Petite, so apparently it's going to be a little less product than I would have thought, but I didn't read it correctly. But I did get 2 boxes, so hopefully that will be enough for my length hair. And if it's not enough, then this will be a very different tutorial, probably entitled How Not to Do Your Hair, or Always Read the Directions. So, and I picked this up because I really like L'Oreal products. And because I'm not confident enough in my hair dyeing ability to mix my own bleach. I have a feeling it would go very badly and I'd wind up with something crazy. So I'm going to open this up and get started. I have my mixture all ready. I've sectioned my hair up. Start with the bottom layer. Now this kit did come with a cap that has holes in it. You pull the strands through to create highlights, but that's not the effect I'm going for, so I'm skipping the cap and I'm going to show you how I'm going to apply it to get that nice balayage effect. So see, what I'm doing here is fully saturating the bottom and then creating a V shape upwards toward the root. Doesn't have to be a perfect V, I'm just going for a natural highlight. See, I have my nice painting shirt on, so nothing, doesn't matter if I ruin it. Since my hair is curled, I have to hold it pretty tightly to get that V effect. If you have straight hair or if you blow dry it straight, that would make it a little easier. These are the things I realize in hindsight. For the top layer, I'm going to be doing it a little differently. I want some really nice face framing highlights. So I'm going to section off a little bit here. I'm going to go almost to my root. I'm going to repeat on the other side. Now I'm just going to be grabbing some very, very thin little pieces to go all the way to the top. For this part, I'm going to go back to the V-shape or attempted V-shape as it's been since I got that top layer out of the way. So now I'm going to do something that I believe no hairdresser ever recommends you do, and I'm going to comb through it. Okay, so what I noticed is that there aren't a lot of highlights down here. I'm not sure. I think I have a little product left. I'm going to add a few more and we'll see how this goes. Hi guys, so this is the finished look for the balayage technique. I've straightened my hair so you can see the color more accurately. I think it turned out really nice for doing it myself with no experience. Just very subtle highlights up here. Let me get up, and it gets a little lighter towards the bottom. I'm very happy with the way that it looks. Now, in hindsight, if I had to do a few things over, I would start with straight hair. That would be much easier than trying to work on the curls. Also, I think that I would get some sort of paintbrush, even a makeup brush like this that's used for eyebrows. It gives it a little more control than the one that came with the product. So if you have a small paintbrush, one of those little foam brushes, or something like this, that's what I would recommend. But other than that, I'm very happy. It came out this nice caramel color that I really like. If you're going for a more blonde look, just process it longer. The box said 40 to 60 minutes, and I did less than that, about 30 minutes total, because I didn't want a huge noticeable difference in the color that I had and the highlights. Just something subtle, sun-kissed, and that's what I achieved. If you do want something a little bolder, just leave it in for the amount of time that the box recommends. And this came out a little more orangey than what you see here. I toned it after the first rinse with a nice purple shampoo. If you want to know which one, I can link it below, or just ask me in a comment. And I left it on for 5 minutes. I think you can leave it on longer, but again, I wanted that caramel tone, and there is a fine line between caramel and orange that I didn't want to cross. I'm tiptoeing on it, and I'm very happy. Let me know what you think, and if you're going to try this yourself. Okay, bye-bye.